Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is question June 2021, 11 variant question number 4. And topic is transformation, but it's not a transformation. You can say we can change it, and some extent we can change it, make it in a trigonometric graph question even. So have a look. We have question given here, y is equal to a, and he said state the values of a, b, c, the main point. Okay, and a, and for your knowledge, you know it very well. Inside with this negative sign is a fix, you know it very well. And this is called x-axis translation. X-axis translation. Or what is this outside? It's called y-axis translation. So, and this is okay, as we discuss later, this we can say even stretch factor, but we will not discuss that way. Okay, so before we start, I must take you on a tan actual curve, and that is here available. You see, if we check it here, even I write in degree 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 30, 30 graph, and I sketch different numbers, and I got this blue curve and this blue curve, clear. And at 90 degree or in pi by 2, we got a math error. This is called a math error. Okay, and we got is infinity as well, undefined. So at pi by 2, originally the graph is called a parent function. Okay, at parent function pi by 2, we got a asymptote, a special name asymptote. Okay, asymptote. So asymptote is available or at a pi by 2. But this diagram, if you look at carefully, the asymptote is here because see the graph is here, but this is asymptote. Asymptote, okay, I make a dotted line, even no issue at all, asymptote. Asymptote came on a 3 pi by 4. 3 pi by 4. So it means originally asymptote was here, but it shifted asymptote here. So this is a shift along x-axis. So we got a b value, alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen, in no time. So the whole graph is shifted how much along a right side? It shifted simple. So b value I can say directly from diagram. So from this number subtract. So this is shift 3 pi by 4 minus pi by 2. And if I check in calculator, or take LCM, so pi by 4 is my answer. Yeah, exactly. So this is my answer. So this I will plug in back in this formula. Now, how we can do the rest part? We have many important points available. For example, I just show you the most important point is this. How come here x is pi by 4 and y is 1? Look at here, the y is 1 up under 2. Okay, second most important point is this. At this, what is x 0? What is y minus 1? Because in the middle of 0 and minus 2 is a minus 1. So these 2 points, although we can use this point as well, is x is pi by 2 and y is 3. But it will not help too much. Reason is very clear. I just tell you, because these will give us more productive values which can help us to solve the answer question. So let's start. First of all, now it is a very important thing is pick and choose the values. Then I'm going to convince you first of all, then we'll start. You know, student, look at it. If I plug in 0 in this place, okay, and minus 1 this place, AC still exists. AC still exists. Very hard to solve them in this space still. Or I can make 2 equations, solve them simultaneously, also work. But if I plug in this one, is more effective, more productive. Why? Plug in pi by 4 here, and pi by 4 minus pi by this becomes 0, and this 0, so this full 0, this full 0 means this full 0. I can find C value easily. So I think this is a more effective. So I'm using put x value pi by 4 and y value 1. So when I plug in y value 1 here, so student 1 is equals to a times 10 pi by 4 minus pi by 4. And pi by 4 minus pi by 4 is 0. Tan 0 is 0. This gone. Even so, C value become 1. So alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. So out of 3 variables, I got 2. So I used this point A, but I did not use a lower one. Now I'm going to use a lower one. So I write again whole equation y is equals to a 10 x minus pi by 4, but I'm plugging C value back in a formula. Now only value left a behind. Now I'm using what the variable, what values x is equals to 0 and y is equals to minus 1. Where it lies here. So when I'm going to plug in there, inshallah, I'll get my all answers. -1 is equal to a times 210, 0 minus pi by 4, and plus 1. For your knowledge, this 10 pi by 4 will, negative pi by 4 will give you -1. So this I got negative a actually, and this one goes on this side. I got a -2. And this it is 2 to negative cancel, and I got a values 2. So alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, finally I got the answer a2. So whole question is completely over. A2, C1, and B value is pi by 4, and I hope so you understood the question very well.